Oh, Lord. Oh, Marcus Morris. Oh, man. Where they be digging dinosaurs from? Oh, extraterrestrial old fossils from? Turkey actually said that Anthony Davis was holding LeBron James back in miraculous. Holding him back from what? I don't know what TV. These guys need their eyes checked or to get the battery reinstalled in their backs because it's been. Let me go back to 2020 in the bubble. Who said after they beat Denver with the game winning shot that Rajon Rondo passed said Kobe was AD in the bubble? Game one, he outplayed everybody. Game two, he was coasting like he was gonna be front runner because the fourth quarter, but then LeBron started stat padding. And then Jimmy Butler emerged, courtesy of Rachel Nichols. Anyway, those were the 3.5 MVPs of that bubble finals. But AD should have been the one. But LeBron started doing his customary stat padding because he can't stand to see anyone outdo him. So that's what he started to do. AD got stifled after that, got hurt the next year. They both got hurt the next year, got knocked out in the first round with Phoenix, then they became a play-in tournament team. They got Russell Westbrook, and they set him up for failure. That's on LeBron James. They ran Frank Vogel out, who Frank Vogel was making changes, ran Darvin Ham out. They let D'Angelo Russell be a snitch, and then they just got into this whole thing. Anthony Davis started this year off looking like he was going to be one of the best players, defensive player, all that. Put up straight numbers, low post presence. Let me tell you something where Anthony Davis got in the way. He wasn't marketable. That's where he got in the way because to be a sidekick, you at least got to be marketable where people, they liked D Wade. They was cool with Boss, but they loved D Wade. They love Kyrie. So to be the sidekick to LeBron, you got to have star quality. He didn't have star. That's his only real knock besides being street clothes and he don't play half a season. But when he do play, it's not to do with his numbers and his talent. It's because he don't have star quality. See, I wish Marcus Morris and Stephen A. Smith, who always like, come here, bring the camera on me. Well, I want y'all to bring the camera on me because I'm gonna tell you what the AD's real weakness was besides not being able to stay healthy and thinking that he's a small man in a big man's body, even though he can go out inside out with the best of them. Because if he actually played to his potential between Embiid and Jokic, I'm not saying he's as good as Jokic, but his athletic, the score off the elbow, he's had games where he could go off 30, 40 points. That's not far fetched. His problem is that he tends to be inconsistent. He's got that Scottie Pippen syndrome. But his real big problem in the big picture is he is not star quality material for LA. That's why this trade, one of the main reasons this trade went down, why the Lakers jumped at it. Because you can't sell no tickets with AD. He a cornball. He can play, but he's injury prone and he's inconsistent. But you could tolerate that if he has some star. Now let me get to this straight. How is a man that is 8 years younger than the other man somehow getting in the way? Now that's one of the most hilarious, you need to be drug tested moments I heard. LeBron didn't want him to shine. He knew he was the best player. He knew that AD was the inside one, too, but LeBron never bet. See, let me tell you this real quickly. This is why LeBron's not better than Magic Johnson. You have a real 1-2 punch, and you have a big who can play inside out, can shoot inside out, who can open up the floor, get your behind to the free throw line like it's no problem. There you go. See, that's it in a nutshell. That's it in a nutshell right there. There you go. If you utilize that with your so-called triple-double and your expertise, AD would be complimentary, and you would get him right. You lost a lot because LeBron is old, can't really play no defense, and plays off a lot of situations. But you had a dual situation, but you just, you know, you have to understand how this whole thing is executed, X's and O's. Truth is, if AD had some personality and he was healthy, it's not about no four. Because LeBron will play virtually any position. He likes to be a point forward as it is. That's not the fact that AD. AD wanted a center because he didn't want to take the pounding and the banging. LeBron don't take no pounding and no banging. Not on no defense, he don't. Yeah, a lot of times cats blow by him. He ain't stopping nobody. You see. They got rules for everything, and they say this stuff with a straight face. And now somehow a guy that's almost 7, 8 years younger than the guy is getting the other guy's way. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. Especially if the so-called guy who's supposed to be let Skip Bayless brags about how great of a passer LeBron James. Well, he's such a great passer and he's such an all-around force. How's that guy getting your way? You would love it. Because we know LeBron don't get down on the wing. You know, if he played with Kobe, he'd say, get your butt in the square. 82. So what you got? See, this is why it makes that trade where it's more of a popularity contest. Luca spends his time camped on the top of the key, shuffling, duffling, and shooting and fading back. AD gave you inside out. Got that fadeaway, got a shot. So what is it so drastically that is so that hell? I want to know what these turkeys be smoking because I need that in my life. I need to open my window. Probably still got my mask on, but open my window and let my nose sometimes just let that waft in because I need to inhale what they be inhaling because make it make sense. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another shit if you like and hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. Stay off the drugs. Stop this nonsense that AD was getting in LeBron's way. Now, if anything, was LeBron got in AD's way because he should have let that man been the finals MVP in the bubble. Should have been AD, Bron, and Jimmy Butler and Rachel Nichols tied for third. That's how it should have been for the finals MVP. That's how I got it. That's what I'm saying. All right, I'm out.